attacking side. They chose the position.
Fine.
They think it's got something to it. But these pistols have been elusive for them. They've not had the best of times. A Jemkin right
Oh,
off
good
the
trade.
whip.
Alpha, good trade.
damage.
This is big.
Ooh,
Oh
it wasn't
my
crazy that
god.
side, but Chronicle will take it. He'll be happy enough with a win on this.
4v3 now.
It's looking good.
Moving
It's
on
looking
the
good
defense
besides
line
this
already,
flank, which
approaching
Chronicle is
mid,
staring
and
at.
Chronicle's just waiting for him.
He's ready like an
Huge!
control from Chronicle. There's now close to should be set
It's
up
over.
as well. Yeah, this is just perfect. Everything happening the way they wanted.
I like also getting the orb. Something
Chronicle
that
heating
has been
up.
very present,
Goddamn.
say throughout this game, getting those ultimates online. If you're going to start with a bang, if you have to do it from the
Bait me,
attack,
bait me,
you're
bait
going
me.
to
I'm
need
low.
those
Bait me.
ultimates onto the side.
I'm low. Let me run in.
And
I'm
for
low.
those
I'm jumping in.
executes, the spike is going to go down. No opposition on the other side. Cushy just coming in from the other side of the map.
And again, we roll our minds back to the fact that we have seen RRQ here. It was up against Wolves, and it wasn't a great performance in my mind. It actually that was the first time I was a bit worried, right? Seeing Jemkin not look quite as well played in on.
Okay.
Suffering a little bit.
Jemkin got his
Great,
one,
it
but
wasn't the same
Chronicle's
sort of
heating
effect
up.
That we'd seen them have before.
Pistol
Their ability
secured.
to kind of play around with
Fnatic
Jemkin,
should
play
be
in a
alright.
lot. And again, it was one of those.
Imagine though.
I shouldn't be worried about this, right?
Nah, you
I can go
shouldn't.
back to the whole
Right?
narrative building thing, right? I can
Yeah.
talk history. Right, okay. If you kill Alpha,
He knows he's here.
the crowd. Cushy! He takes a second glance. Oh my god, he's seen both of them. Stop it. Cushy, relax!
Nice.
Not a little regard, didn't see him having that same level of impact. If he can have this sort of like Haven resurgence, it's game on.
Damn.
For now though, we're going to see Fnatic
He used the
going through
trip to
motions
clear
here.
right. Respect.
Quick pressure up towards Cap through short, glancing down by Tree. Lazy Guy is playing over towards this side, so a little bit of info already early towards Kayak's position, but it popped up Alpha here.
Nice.
RRQ
They have
just
all
leaving
cat
the space.
control. Now they
Lazy
drone
guy
all of
looking, using that knife, I think,
all of A
to
main.
catch
They'll know
anyone.
nothing A main, and they're safe. Free ass
And
round
he's going
here.
to go down.
This is
A
a
is
die to bomb
completely open
situation.
for Fnatic to take the spike down. And they're going to do it with no opposition. Again, 4 players from RRQ on the opposite side of the map. Easy entry onto site for Fnatic.
Yeah, this is good. Nice pathing so far. Kind of getting their scaling right as well. Just kind of getting some time on the server too. You talk about both these teams. They
Free
need a
die to
couple
bomb
more reps,
situation.
right?
How is there a
Feel
sense
out
so
the
bad in defense? I mean, bro,
tempo,
it just
get
started.
themselves
Relax.
Situated. And, for
But
Alpha, it'd be nice to
yesterday
get
it was
that
bad
confidence
because
up
they
here
just
too.
are unable to retake bomb
Kayak looks
sites
like
with
he's
man
fine in that
advantages.
regard. Kron's having a lovely performance so far. Crashy's doing well, so mostly just eyes towards Alpha when it comes to that. But for RRQ, knowing position they're in, they don't want to allow any.
My
further
mic is
goals.
shit, but that's okay.
Fnatic are going looking.
Slowly but surely. They want the orbs.
Alpha, nice, nice, and a third, not to be.
Oh,
But
NC.
for him, that's great though. Again, you're building that all early. You're building confidence early. Cushy again, bro.
That's better than a Marshall. Yeah.
Like, the round's done. It's very similar to the first, but he's still farming up. He's still, I mean, you talk about farming ults. Cushy was the one as well. His ult before up against Wolves was one.
Why is she saying nice?
Kept him in the game at times. Really
Let her be,
doing
bro. Let her
incredible
be.
work. So for me, it put him really
Who
on
cares?
my radar. But
You don't remember that? Well,
RRQ
just doesn't fit your narrative. You
yeah,
remember
this
it
is
just
how
fine.
well does RRQ learn on the fly too, right? This is going to be a big
Oh
test
boy.
here. Jemkin
Oh my god, he's feeling
swing,
it.
and he certainly misses. Alpha looking
Oh.
clean with that, but Monyet is not stopping. This seems a bit too risky for me. He's not really got the get out of jail
Huge.
free. The plan was flawed from the start, it felt like.
Huge. These
They
guys
made
can't hold A
something
main to
happen
save their
over towards
fucking
A main,
lives.
but it's just
This is the
fallen
same
apart.
thing as
We just
yesterday.
need a highlight reel of Sting.
Literally the same
And
story as
because
yesterday.
Some of them, massive impact in the round. 5v3 situation for Fnatic. Getting closer and closer to securing this bonus. But still, they're being cautious. Chronicle looking up for mid. Everybody just gather up, waiting for RRQ to maybe go on the aggression again.
They are hitting into the site with two guys. This is still a very winnable round for RRQ.
That they want to stick towards it. 3 players will be here.
They have 40 seconds. They can't
Fnatic.
really run away.
Need someone
They
to deal
can,
with
but-
this, and it is dealt with. Crazy Guy doesn't get cleared, but I think
They have all three here.
It doesn't get affected
Wait,
by
this
the
can go
shutdown.
bad.
Still has Yuto.
I think Fnatic's gonna lose this round, chat.
Down to 30 seconds. This is where things can go wrong. It's when if crossfires aren't cleared, corners aren't checked, it can go terribly wrong. As Crazy Guy already does well.
20 seconds. They can't leave. They can't leave. They can't leave. It's up to Vise. It's up to this
Crazy
Vise.
Guy reads it. He reads Chronicle's position. absolutely.
He has to know there's a guy cat. He has
him
to.
alive. 13 seconds. We're running out of time here. Flash here buys a couple more seconds, and they are doing it. They're digging in their heels.
They lost.
Fnatic leaving it too late in the day. 4 seconds.
No time.
Xpero just needs to live here, surely. Just buy his time. No! He does more than that!
He forgets.
He sticks the landing as opposed to fall. You're going to hear the ult though for Alpha. That is a big investment here and a very similar start. You're going to want to have...
They're screwed. Jemkin's dead again.
Paranoia is good.
Oh, never mind.
Forcing the TP back. This
Oh my god, they held aim in. Oh my god, they held aim in without anyone dying.
How far do they search this though? That's my question. Alpha's still having a go. He's still on the line here. He's checked in front of that smoke. He's cleared it.
Wait a second. They held aim in without anyone dying.
Spike, though, deep towards
RRQ.
make any quick moves.
They've improved.
We can secure that part of the map, and that is something
3
that RRQ
Bulldogs,
has learned
though.
to respect, even from just this 3 rounds.
Because she's
With everything
re-clearing
that's
B main,
safe,
he's not
that
going
is
to see
at stake,
shit.
how
Does
close the
Cypher
previous round
leave
was.
eventually? He has a trip for
Jenkins
market.
waiting.
This Omen is sticking around mid because there's no trip mid. They have no info mid.
Decide to go that deep smoke towards middle, I think is causing him enough.
Is this
worry at
paranoia
point,
going to do
but
anything?
they are
Or
going
is
back
this
round
paranoia?
towards Ace. They are going to have their 3 players here. And holding the line is Jemkin. He's the one. Kayak, excuse me, just on the other side here, tries to play forward.
Huge.
Catches
Huge
one,
Kayak.
catches 2. Kayak kicking open the door.
Round over. Round over.
He's there when you need
Too
him.
passive.
When
Too
Fnatic
passive
needs
for RRQ.
something, a
Way too
spot,
passive.
He ignites. Xpero and Cushy, I think we know their job now is to try and survive.
Way too
That
passive.
play from Kayak though was everything. The TP, the everything, all the flashes. He just got into Jemkin's head, and that is not an easy matter at all. 5v2, surely this one, it's secured. We already see the players from RRQ saving for the next
They held
round.
A main for like
I
5
want to
seconds
see
and
a
then they
very
left
good
A main.
repetition of
And then
what
they literally
Kayak just
played
did
in the
there.
bomb site like this.
If he can find consistency
Like
in
all
that level
far
of
away
play,
from
he
each
is
other,
arguably
not able to
one
be
of
get
the
traded
best
at all.
players as it
Either play
stands.
for
And
Cat
there's
or
a lot
play
of
for A
discussion
main.
about it. Of course. There's a lot of standouts from various
Play for
regions.
Cat, play for
Obviously,
A main,
Xpero
or
coming in,
don't
how much
play
does that
the site
affect
at all
all
and
of
play
them going
retake.
out, should I say. But Kayak overall was, most of the MP's top 5s, top 3s, if not, maybe even higher.
Yeah, and seeing Fnatic for the first time without Durke in the international stage, with the name that he had made for himself. Now you're seeing someone else, and he puts out this
kill
kind
here.
of plays, and you know that he earned that spot. Kushi's going to find crashes at the end of that round.
And again, the interesting factor
Well,
about Kayak
Is a
same
very,
thing.
very good
He's going to clear right with the
investment to make.
catwalk
Keeps you
with
safe
the
for the
trip.
rest of the round, for the rest of the half, sorry. Building up that economy.
I like this little double stack though. It's not worked out, but I like it.
Good damage.
Oh wait, this is
He ulted. He ulted and got
a lot of
nothing.
investment to throw in from Cushy there. That
Oh
felt
my god.
maybe a bit
I
too
think the
desperate.
RRQ are
This
cooked.
composition is a pain in the ass because
It's
there's
slippery.
so many TPs
Yeah.
on the Yoru.
It's GG.
And
On
just
the
didn't-
chamber.
and
Chad, I
even
think it's
Jemkin, you
GG.
could understand the temptation to want to play into it. Maybe them lingering around in middle just encouraged that. But again, just walks into it. He was meant to be maybe the ace up the sleeve, but it isn't at all.
Wait,
I see
what?
there from Crashies. Xpero gets to keep his life, and if they continue this pathing towards B, there's still 2 players here. They are only with classics, but there's a lot of damage done here. Oh my god!
Oh my
Xpero with a
god.
jump scare on Alpha, who stays
Poor
alive.
guy,
He goes
man.
for himself. But this site is not free, Bayer.
Ah, they're chilling, they're chilling.
Nice clear on towards Crazy Guy,
30 seconds left.
and that is Diligence. Chronicle, very good, very good. Now, Cushy,
He's the only one shooting. He's literally the only one shooting on this team right now.
This was a bit dangerous from Fnatic.
Prince.
Yeah, he's been a bit hot and cold. in
Oh
middle so
my
far.
god, he
It
would have
feels like
killed
he's
him.
Just behind the wheel sometimes.
think
just
Kayak
a fumble on
jiggled.
the timing. Couple layers between them here, but Alpha's been on 1-2. He has been having a good start. Yeah, some eco farming, sure, but 8-3 nevertheless.
They know he plays here.
Trying to be played in by Crashies. And this should be Jemkin now ready himself. Yeah, gets out of danger. He's not fancying sticking around here.
Good
Almost
mid
tailored
control by
a
Fnatic
poison
very
to
early in the
catch
round
there
as
towards
well.
Market. Jemkin's got Alpha though, and they've
They
still got
just-
control of B main. The initial plan is not.
I don't know how
to
Jemkin
even
killed
plan
Alpha,
this
though.
way.
He just re-peeked into him?
They adjust.
Yeah, I liked what the utility
Oh,
we were
one
seeing from
minute.
Chronicle.
Hold on, I'm looking towards A, right? It
I like
doesn't
this,
seem
though.
Open either. You've
I
got
really
Monyet
like this from the
sitting
Omen.
the judge, controlling
Monyet
his
should kill
space
those two
still.
here.
Oh my god, the timing.
Where are you
Oh,
going?
I mean,
Where are
into
you
the
going?
lethal- Screw it! Stay on the go.
Why did he move away?
This guy's still here, and this kind of adjustment
having
plan
E7.
is difficult for Fnatic.
They're
Not
having-
going to clear through Jemkin though, opens up a chance, and Crazy Guy feels so. There's no safety on this site, right? Look where that spike is.
Oh my god, they're going B. Chat, they're going B.
Xpero.
Oh my
It's
god,
where they
Crown.
go with this now. This could
He's
be
got
everything
this.
or it could be nothing. That dart does not reveal.
Oh
The
my god.
They are taking the tour of Ascent, and they are seemingly winning it, navigating past most of the danger. The team
Monyet.
is here. Monyet makes it in time, but he still just has that judge. He's got the ghost. He sees them. Paranoia.
He only has judge. They know he only has judge.
One work. 15 seconds. Can he buy the precious time here? Kayak watching for it, waiting. Plant comes in. Monyet can't affect it yet.
They're not going to fuck with him at all. They just
Come
leave
in,
him
but
alone.
Crazy
Just
Guy's
leave
a
him there.
mile away, and they know it.
Yeah, just
By
leave him there.
this
He's
point,
useless.
even Quan's made it over here. He's up by market. Oh,
Wait.
Crazy Guy lives up to the name. Pops the ult, but it's Chronicle, ice cold in these situations.
Did he smoke bomb? Did he smoke bomb?
Gotta get going.
Oh, Chronicle.
Chronicle.
Oh, Chronicle.
Such a close round in the end. There was
No
Crazy
way
Guy
Fnatic
getting
finds a
those
way to
2
win
kills,
that
but the
round.
Red Bull Maker in round number 7.
Same defaults.
Came very close. Fnatic again going for this mid control.
That's a good spot.
And they've done this before.
They keep doing this.
We've seen
Decoy and
some
then just
right,
go.
but you can
How
see
does this work
Fnatic
every
talk
round?
about learning on the fly. They certainly are, but Monyet picks the right target, plucks away
I mean-
Alpha and backs away. Crazy Guy now gets contact. They've read a lot.
They
of
know
this.
2A main, they
They've
know
got
1
an idea
cat.
where 3 players
So do
are.
the B guys
How
do
the
anything,
four
like
that still
push
stand
or
for
like
Fnatic.
And blocking the
take
eye
mid
side,
or
of
anything?
course,
No?
we see Kayak ready to get on that TP. He also has his ultimate, but oh, he decides to go for it.
They are going A, they're all going A.
Information onto A.
I mean, it's a bold play. Fnatic still have to walk into a pretty stacked site here. Change out of Paranoias as Monyet waits. Tucked behind Dice.
This can get weird. This can get weird.
The back of the site here. They might get stuck in towards main. Not again, surely.
Okay, never mind. Kayak got it.
Just pries open the site. Apparently
Nice
that's
round.
all
Nice
they
feeling
need.
himself.
Kayak just strolling
Too hard.
in.
Too
Is
hard,
enough
too hard.
to get them over the potential hurdle. Sparrow just a second behind. As now, this is a pretty much done round.
Pretty much done. Still, Fnatic, they work for those orbs. Crashes, gets one closer to his ultimate. And speaking about ultimates, with this plant, Chronicle gets his. Kayak wants it.
That's brutal. Fnatic though, another step in the right.
Also here, definitely being a nuisance.
And I like this. I like the way.
If
they
I'm
use
RRQ, I
to
put
scale
Jemkin
up on the
perma
map
B main.
again, kind of using
I put
the
Jemkin perma B
vines to
main,
go down the thorns
let
over
Cypher
towards
play
short,
A
and
with
then using
Omen,
that as a way to take
and then
space
let KO and
safely
Silva
back
float.
back to. It's really nice layering for this mid control that they've been trying to, I guess, work through for most of the opening exchanges in this map. So far so good. First time we've seen Fnatic start with a little bit more pressure towards that B main, but it doesn't
3B
look like they're
again.
particularly sticking around here. This high attention to detail over towards Cat once again re-emerging.
Taking their time. We know
Alright.
that Fnatic are definitely good at doing that. Feel comfortable.
I need to see some discipline from Jemkin too, because there's obviously that want to play into it and be pivotal and be aggressive in a way, but he has been caught on a couple of timings by Alpha in middle. I want to see him find a way to deal with that tempo now.
Speaking about
Oh
tempo,
boy. Oh boy.
ready to walk. He's
Oh
going to be
my
spotted.
god,
Two
he's
of the
too
players,
confident.
The rotation coming in from RRQ.
RRQ is aware they could be
find each other
in,
at
in
CT.
garden.
Boaster
20
still has the
seconds.
TP, and this is now running really, really late. Okay, this will help things, but I think Monyet might have been out of it. But
Wow.
He's going to catch the rotate. Jemkin goes down again. 10 seconds. Please don't make him.
10 seconds left.
This could be unthinkable if he denies the plant on this one. Oh my God, Monyet!
Nah, he's still
That
got
might have
it.
been everything.
They still
Look at
got
the
it.
time now.
Oh, never mind.
It's too late. I'm pretty sure this is way too late. Monyet makes a monstrous play there.
Come on,
But
nah.
even make them work for their dinner. How do they navigate
Jemkin's
this?
A.
Now, normally it's been Kayak kicking down A and just
It's gonna be
getting
a huge
two,
fight
but
here.
if they are made to slow play through this map, how does that fare? Really need to see Jemkin playing this perfectly, though, because, again, he might be the one in that crosshair instantly.
Oh god.
Alpha pushing with that operator. But RRQ, they're not giving a single inch. They know what they're facing, and they know what's worked for them.
I
And like
mean,
the sitting a bit
Chaos
deeper.
still
I saw
has
that
a
think
main
is a
control,
good
which is
reaction.
huge.
Fnatic do like this late control towards Tree. They've been playing it.
At 50
And also
seconds,
like
he
this
still has
push
all
out
of A
towards B
main, which allows these
This
two to
hasn't
just
been an
keep
area
playing
they've been
B.
testing often. This gives them good information. This is solid. This is a
Okay,
nice
now
approach,
they took it.
25
Nope,
seconds, and
they-
none of
he
that
still has
contested
it.
Space has been
He
taken
still
by
has a
Fnatic
main.
yet, barring maybe Cat and now Tree. They can't late play.
This
back
is gonna be
in. They're gonna
huge.
so behind the
They're
curve on
faking, though.
rotation. And that's, I mean, that's divine from Jemkin.
They have to know it's a fake. They have to know it's a
Now
fake.
it's going to be a crunch. Chronicle's good at this, but if they keep their eyes on the prize here, they... And again, Xvero does
wow,
do well
Chronicle's
towards Kayak,
insane, man.
but late in the day, they've made the run work.
I mean, at least they fought for B
B
main.
Could have been a disaster.
Instead of fighting
It
for
felt
both
like
market
RRQ
and B
started
main.
to get the read on
Not
sitting
bad.
Deep, making them
That's
explore
improvement.
further,
They just
but
missed their
Fnatic
shot.
Saved by
Chronicle just hit
diligence,
nice
but it's
shots.
still a 3v3. It's not impossible.
Silva
It's a little
ults.
improbable when you look at who's here. Chronicle's control is legendary. Swings off the pop of the ult, but that's a player without a gun in
Wait,
their hands.
what?
They try and gap close, and they are. You can see it.
Huge boaster.
Shot through the smoke, catching Jemkin. Monyet looks for a target, dives in on site.
Boaster?
Can't quite
Shut on
control
him.
the first try.
Nice.
Can't get the spray. Crazy guy now.
Yeah, GG.
He's a 1v3 as Fnatic holding all the cards.
Chronicle, man.
Chronicle, that
What
was
a round from
brilliant
Chronicle.
round from him.
You speaking
Double
about
entry B main.
diligence, and Chronicle has been all that this entire match.
Double entry
The
B main from
condition
him.
and also that he's
Actually
been
really good.
Making in this map
30 seconds.
constant pain here on me.
I mean, if he didn't do that, I think the round would be done.
Yeah, if he had to
Going
go.
back to these sort of late rotations, if you aren't clearing this space as well, so sweet, but
Well, the trip is gonna hit him. The trip is gonna hit him.
Fnatic, they've been really good
Wait,
at clearing this.
yeah,
and
the trip's
you can
gonna
see Kayak is so locked in. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was the
Snap
only
back so
time
quick.
Alpha didn't put a trip
And
there.
again, this was kind of off the back of that want of maybe playing in Jemkin a little bit, taking some of that space.
Uh-oh.
But Xvero's the one to do well here. Taking away Chronicle.
They're gonna have to
is
rush A now?
huge.
Absolutely. They've been putting up a lot of utility to those
KO's
drones
an
that
A
we were
main.
Speaking of, not only he gets the kill, he also gets to use his ultimate.
Oh, I like this as well, though. You take space on one side. but
Oh
in the middle,
my
you push
god, they're
so
not going
much
back to
deeper
A main
towards
though.
They don't need to go further than this. With him being
Good
here,
slowdown by
he got
Fnatic.
so much information, and again, it was a mistake
Delay
that was
this-
made before that
the ult.
one yet managed to punish in that wild round.
Oh,
that
they're
timing.
guessing
They
right.
can
They're
cheat the
guessing
rotations
right.
over towards B. They can get these players here way earlier because of that pushed out position. This is now going to be one of those later rounds. Now, can Fnatic somehow
This is
find
definitely a
this
B hit.
information
This is just a
themselves?
B hit.
I don't
Oh
think so.
my
So
god,
in
they need to
reality,
figure it out. What are they gonna do?
players in the right
They
places.
guessed wrong.
Last time Kron was the
They
one
guessed
who
wrong.
got
Fnatic
here
took too
at
long.
playing from this, but it
30
looks like a
seconds left.
focus
Huge.
towards top middle.
Huge.
RRQ doubting themselves.
Fnatic
about,
taking as
wanting
long as
to
they do.
check,
I know people
wanting
don't
to
like
make
it because
sure,
they
but
take
were right
time.
in the read.
They take so
The
much of the
timing
time
now
off the
wrong as
clock,
Fnatic get the
but that
red
makes
carpet
teams second
rolled
guess
out towards
themselves.
B as the plant next in the steps to be taken. Cushy trying to
Spike
thread a
planted.
needle that I don't think is potentially there. Takes away one. That is a Vandal picked up. Good util still left here as well, but Crazy Guy just about making it over here. And Crashy's making him do the dance, right? Putting him through the paces. We're going to need like a shot in the dark, right? We're going to need something. What do you have here? Cushy taking the first step. Nice off the flat.
Oh my god.
Couldn't quite land it. Boaster in the
Boaster.
backline.
Is he feeling it now?
Doing what is necessary.
Oh, shit, to
Pushing
B
with
at
that
any
operator.
point. Which
Jemkin
allows the
can
Sova
go
to be
back
moving way more
and
if he
prove
wants.
to us that he has
Because
what it takes.
Monya can easily come help
What he
Cypher.
had on Haven. And I feel like we've seen this round 3,000 times.
Hey, if it's
Are they gonna
working.
ult? Are
I'm
they
already
still
tired
ult
of this
again?
comp. Nah.
But aggression
Oh my
down
god,
middle,
they're fighting
it's not
mid.
looked
Oh,
good,
and
actually. Again,
they
I
lost the
think
fight,
that
basically.
Jemkin's been very
Good job by
willing
Fnatic
to
to be
go
aware
for
of
it, but
that.
It's just not worked for him at all. Alpha's generally been having
No more
his number in
paranoia
this.
at A.
It's not looked easy for him by any means.
This time they go for the litter aggression onto mid, trying to force something complemented with the utility, and the one shot that he hits is on Kayak's bone. So not looking the best there.
And he does have a little bit of utility to
Okay.
play with, I guess. Invested.
Alright, Chronicle's gonna break this camera.
Chopping block, like, what do we do? Okay,
Oh,
well, okay,
huge
he
kill,
just
though.
headshot Kayak,
He can't
I
get
guess,
out,
is
he
what
can't
we
get out,
do,
yeah,
but
he's
it's a
stuck.
one and done. There's no furthering that.
I mean,
And now the map's split in half.
they made enough
either
noise at
side.
B.
Where
Monya
does
can
Fnatic
easily
decide to go?
rotate.
They've
He
won
can
the
easily
mid
TP
fight
and rotate,
completely.
so he doesn't need to, he could stay here all
30
day.
So
seconds
that's
left.
Again?
really isolated.
Yeah.
Okay, the rest are coming up here, but I was a bit worried he was on his own. Now no one was there to punish him. We're seeing how deep RRQ are sitting. This is Fury gonna find a man. Ooh, and
Huge
the
ult.
follow-up to Alpha goes down. Okay. Now do they scarp?
Oh my
It's
god,
messy from
oh
Boaster. They
my
couldn't
god.
get
I don't know what
in time
Monya was looking
again.
at. No time.
Feel like a broken
Round over.
record, but running
Round
out
over,
of
save.
time and running out of options. Fnatic luckily have 8 rounds, so it's not been that much of a big deal. But
I'm
this
telling
is how
you,
they've
you don't
been
rotate versus
losing them.
Fnatic, you're
Few
chilling.
seconds, they're just gonna let it fizzle out. It's not the most explosive way to get to 3, but RRQ will take.
Oh, he's
Now.
faking A by himself.
What do
And then
we
they're going
see
B.
here?
They're popping
I'd
B.
like to see Fnatic almost kind of playing with a gear shift,
Alright, B
which
pop.
actually looks like they are now, because again, you've
He
almost
stuck it.
lulled RRQ into a sense of safety that is not here. Cushy
He
trying
stuck
to find,
that
but it's
by
actually
himself?
Xvero who's called Boaster. And Fnatic have really held up towards B main. They have managed to burst
there's
through.
three here.
Ability to do something with this. Commits towards Boathouse. Crashes now and comes out.
Fnatic goes A here. Fnatic's gonna try to go A here.
Sure about this, Lauren.
I'm telling you guys right now, Fnatic's gonna try to go A here.
Blender here, but they still need to land the shots. If you're RRQ, easy. This is so tense. I like the idea of the gear shift, but something slowed them down towards main that just stopped them actually committing.
4v4 on site.
God, please be disciplined, RRQ. You don't need to do too much. We said it before when they made that play towards top middle. They got almost, they got into their own heads about it. They're once again right about this. They don't need to change. If they hold these positions, hold this line, they make it hard.
Wait a second. They're
going,
oh god.
Alpha unleashing fury, but the site is still not clear. You got 30 seconds and 2 more to find. Cushy.
They know he can be here
hero
easily.
To step up for RRQ, or a Fnatic just past that hurdle is perfect. Takes one, doesn't expect the follow up though. Alpha was the one getting those kills on Cap before.
I think it's over.
And with 14 seconds, the plant is in.
He looked at the stairs because he didn't know there were all 3 lanes.
Oh my god, he's so low on HP too. 3 HP is all that's there. Alpha, back of the
huge shot. Alpha, what a round.
Crazy guy.
He's back.
Back into base. They need this pistol.
They need pistol, bonus, first gun, and then I'll believe.
Gathering a few orb. Nothing on the other side.
If RRQ can manage to get a 5-0 start this half, I will believe.
Kayak takes an advanced
If not, it's over.
On B main.
Yeah, I like it. Again, you can get out of jail free. Just got to keep your eye on the timing. See the consideration of a mid-walk, not happened yet. Double stack up towards market. Kayak, the early warning system, and a lethal one at that, does get out of there.
That's true, they do have 2 senties as well.
Corner, but it's only seeing a Cypher doesn't give you everything you want.
Kayak is
now
staying.
Not alone, walks back in with Kron, but he falls. Body blocked almost.
Huge.
Tries to play it forward. Didn't want to back away, and now speed up on the execute.
Huge.
Shot from both of there.
Good dink though. Oh, and he walks in, good wrist take, good wrist take. Really good, actually. He knew he had the timing. KO is so late. I think they know KO is really far. But so is Alpha.
Smoke still there. Dart as well. But no synergy on that? I don't know if I loved what I saw then from him.
I think he was trying to beat the KO's timing at any cost and trade the round.
Still got util, as said. This is
trade the kill, sorry.
But that late positioning towards main is rough. It's keeping Alpha's eyes towards it. Timing, the factor, gotta get a move on, gotta get going, and they're playing the game. This is gonna be doing the dance with him, right? Gonna make them work for it. Crashies, damage!
Crashies be ascent.
But 2 more to go, and Crazy Guy's position is the checkmate. Monyet just needs to live, and he does more than that.
No way.
It's a pistol.
No, there's no way. I don't believe is the thing.
And a little
shoot
the
5th one for them.
Xvera's been a pretty safe pair of hands in my mind as well. He's been rather good in these sort of positions. So let's see how he plays if they do decide to crest that corner and explore further. For now, it's just a stack, leaving Alpha as the pretty much the bastion of hope on the A side.
It's a good trap.
The one-man turret over there.
They're gonna drone. They're eventually gonna drone this.
Maybe trying to get the lay of the land themselves.
They're gonna eventually drone this. Everyone's gonna hide. Vise is gonna break it to bait them in.
At some point, maybe waiting for that util to cycle back up.
Oh
with
god.
The position that they're playing up against.
Oh
this
god.
Time. And also, Fnatic has been fairly aggressive in the rounds.
Oh god, chat.
I'm scared.
They're walking towards it.
Yeah, but hopefully they use some of that lovely utility they've got loads of, right?
Wait, they're going mid to B. They're going cat. They're going cat.
Here.
Because the KO neck didn't see anything, they're going cat.
Even just the cam being cleared as it was. And here comes, let's see if that control is in play. No, Crashy's quick on his feet.
If Alpha got one and got away, I would have believed.
Towards it, plants in play. It's dangerous, but they find stability. Now they need to keep Cushy and Jemkin living.
No way, right?
Oh, precious cargo. Cushy layering in the util, keeping him chipped down as best he could. But Crashies with that Bulldog is the dangerous factor. They are all eyeing up coming through from here. Knife fantastically timed.
Dying to bomb.
Catching at least 3 of them, denying this springboard
they're going for it.
in. Paranoia goes, Cushy now out of the situation.
Wait, Alpha.
Finds Crazy Guy. Jemkin goes down, suddenly crashes.
Honestly, good damage.
Again, difficult.
Really good damage.
Tried. Monyet once again.
They got both Vandals. I don't know if they had 3 Vandals or 2.
Doesn't look that. As obviously until this point for the Pistols, they did have Alpha kind of soloing out on towards that A site as much as they could. Put a lot of faith in towards him here. And the walk back comes in towards B. So trying to steady themselves here. Kayak has been solid. That's a player spotted here. And he's sticking around on this. I'm a bit worried he stays so close.
Kayak's
here.
got some balls, man.
Thankfully, that wall now reinforced. A little less of an issue.
Decent damage, though.
People spotted. That's what we see. All that utility coming down. Xfero actually gathering that orb for the
He's a brave
the drone, can anyone break it?
Alpha.
Just in case someone else gets
Crashy's trying.
Did they spot? I don't know if they
They
spotted
didn't see
Alpha. They kind of looked down.
They
but
didn't see it.
I don't think they did. Lazy clear. Oh my! What is that? You do not see that
No
every day.
fucking way,
A mess
bro.
made by Alpha, being gifted the chance of the gods from that, and now that all comes into play. That is perfect. And look instantly at where they're heading. It's
Austin
Kayak
knows.
and
Austin
Crashy,
knows
so big
that
boys
they
on
know
the
he's in
server.
here. So walking in is
Big
good.
players.
Walking back to B side is good.
25 seconds.
25
getting
seconds
right
left?
in
No,
the
Fnatic still wins this round, I think.
site. Waiting for the util to
Kayak
come.
still
They're
has
not
one
even
flash.
They're just powering on in.
Huge,
Crashy's finding
Austin.
safety
Well
in the
played.
smoke. And I say that very tentatively. Chronicle going to catch the heels of
What?
Xfero. It's game on.
Oh, it's over.
Fnatic,
Nice.
They thrive apparently when the time's so late.
10 seconds
Mon
left.
yet can't find this
Well
many
played.
players. in
Well
the
played by
official
Austin
time.
to
Fnatic,
get spotted on the
it got
Cypher trip.
dangerous.
Plenty of chances. 3 to be exact. Well,
And
3
again,
rounds
they're
for
still
Fnatic.
having to learn to face this.
Yeah,
fight. Oh my god.
oh.
Kayak just
Jenkins
drifted
finding
out.
the opener again.
Yeah, Jenkins starting to get these entries going, and that shot wasn't clean enough to truly punish Cushy, so he keeps his life. But Alpha's temptation is still here. He's trying to
Alpha?
be proactive. Oh, the timing. Oh my god, you are lucky to be breathing, crazy guy. The spray off
Jesus.
with Vandals always seems like a terrible idea, but it's fine. So far, they bullied
Still vault.
looking towards the safe side, but Chronicle has been the safest
Good
player.
Thorns.
Always so deadly in these situations. Let's see
Oh
how well
my
he does
god,
this
3 here.
roll here. Chronicle's
Alpha.
going down, but
Here it
Alpha
comes.
stomps
This is
into
his
the
round.
side. 3.
This is his round.
Back-to-back damage.
Where's Bomb?
Now down to 2, 45 seconds, much more time, but the
Ungettable.
force of Alpha seems to be standing. Slip in the net, but it seems to be considered. Already pinged out.
No, he has to
Boaster
know.
Eyeing this.
Boaster has to know.
Timing is everything.
Well played, Boaster.
And he's got
Well
it.
played.
Xfero falls, leaving just one man
30
alive at
seconds
Alpha's corner. Has not
Good
been
job.
cleared this time.
Alpha redemption.
Gets away
Game
with
over.
it with 4 kills.
Trying to get that orb, or at least they're going to try and fight for it.
Oh, paranoia.
So follow up
I'm
there.
glad we got 3 maps though. NT.
Kind of
NT to RRQ.
but timing-wise, Fnatic coming into their own in moments like this is dreamy for them. After a brutal map 2, their creativity being rewarded here as that 12th round looking ever so likely. Alpha strikes, 20 kills for him after what was genuinely a very hard map 2 and not a particularly brilliant map 1. He has found his form.
They're
when
never
he
gonna
needed
clear
it.
Kayak first of all if they ever go up
Fnatic
mid.
needed it.
A is their only
The
option.
mark of a good player. Shot goes astray that time.
It's over.
But
It is
RRQ
legit
looking for
over.
ways forward, and there aren't too
Fast
many.
flank from
Again,
Kayak.
gotta say, Chronicle in this role.
Thorns delaying.
Lovely to see, but Jemkin tries to close in. Oh, it was laboured, but he's got the job done. Caught on the cross though, Alpha. Oh, out of the sky! That is the man we were just
my
talking about.
God.
The beast himself, the Wonder Kid, is back.
Nah, he's here.
Second out to celebrate this.
Oh, he's back.
100% deserved. What a crazy round from him. I need to see that shot again.
Sheesh.
I know Kunkun's not here, but it's nice
If
to
he
see
aced
Kunkun's
there, that would have
like
been clip of
that.
the
I'll
clip of
take
the
that
tournament, I
every
think.
day of the week. Now, is it
Third round
real
for Ye.
resurgence here?
Absolutely. Xfero forced out.
Damn.
One of his
13-5,
cages gone.
13-6, 13-5.
7 in a row needed for RRQ, and Alpha's waiting on the other side.
3 players, 3 bodies to try and drop. So far, they make it past the first hurdle. But he's not missing
GG,
now.
well played, Boaster.
Alpha stepping up to a new level here. Crazy guy, Cushy, Xfero, that's all that they've got to bank on. And Cushy's a mile away. Position noted. He's got the spike too. If he goes down, that could
They were
be
about to
just
double peek. They're like,
done
nah,
for,
let's not
but
throw.
no,
Let's just win. Let's
they
just
don't
win.
swing into it. They play this
Let's just win, it's
cautiously.
fine.
They play it right.
They have a wall at B2. They just have to worry about market. They literally have wall, thorn.
Slowly but surely.
Game over. Kayak gets a
It's
2 kill.
perfect.
2K.
It ain't gonna do the job. They're waiting.
Yep.
And Kayak there. It's been a 1-2 punch the whole time.
And that's wraps, chat.
It's either Kayak or Alpha. And Xfero has to face the music. It is done. Fortune favoring the bold. Fnatic bringing out a
Look at his socks.
new look, securing their safety.
Good redemption by Alpha. He had a very bad Haven.